Hello, my name is Larry Wise, and I'm going to tell you a little about the good and bad side about being in the Navy. And it's not all about the commercials you see too, all that cool stuff. There's another side to it too. But past experience, I did 4 years in the military. I was stationed in San Diego on board USS Kidd. I was an operating specialist. We pretty much worked with navigation, and I also specialized in Tomahawk missiles. My prop today is my dog tags. They have your name, your social security number, your blood type, and your religion. Fun fact with these is they have two tags. One actually goes in your boot, and the other you actually wear on your neck. You put it in your boot because it's in case if you step on a grenade or something, your leg blows off. It kind of can identify the leg to the body. So first step about being in the military, you gotta find a job or get a job. So you gotta go talk to the recruiter. So when you go to the recruiter, before you go, I would say my advice would be get some information. Go online, see what you can find, look for jobs, and if you can, talk to somebody that's already been in that can tell you some more about it. Because recruiter is a job. They have a quota, and if they don't fill that quota, they get in trouble. So they might tell you what you want to hear than the actual truth. After you go to the recruiter, find a job, go through MEPS, you go to boot camp. Everybody's afraid of boot camp, and it's really honestly not that bad. But in boot camp, my best advice would be physically fit before you go. Be able to run a mile and a half within 12 to 15 minutes, do about 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups in about 2 minutes, and you should be good. Also, I would say be mentally prepared because you don't have what you have nowadays. You don't have your family, you don't have your girlfriend, you can't resort to talk to them pretty much. And then you get 2 phone calls in about 8 weeks. So be mentally prepared for that situation too. So after boot camp, you got your job, you go to A school. A school is where you go to learn your career. Personally, I went to Chicago and I learned how to be an operating specialist. We will learn on navigation at sea and pretty much all that stuff. But while in A school, it is kind of strict. So you do have like a 9 o'clock curfew every night. And on the weekends, you got to kind of like route a chit to stay out overnight. And the chit has to go to your boss, to the other boss, and it's a process and it kind of can be a pain. So be prepared for that. After A school, you go to the fleet. That's the good part. Fleet, you kind of feel like a civilian because you pretty much go to work, and after you do work, you go home. So, but while you're in the fleet, there are duty days. Duty days are on my ship. It was every 6 days. So every 6 days, you stay on board overnight, protect the ship, watch over everything, make sure everything's working, nothing crazy happens. But while in the fleet, pretty much the daily routine until you get to deployment. Deployments about 8 months long is the average deployment, and it's not as bad as you think. It's actually really cool. But normally it's like 30 to 45 days in between to hit ports. But when you're hitting ports, you get hit really places that no one's ever seen. I've been to Guam, Thailand, Cambodia, and honestly, I know people that's never even left their hometown. Like they stay there, or they grow up there, stay there, and retire there. But if you're the type of person that likes to have an adventure, to see stuff most people don't even see in their life, then the Navy might be for you. But yeah, with knowing this, maybe you have more understanding of the Navy, and hopefully it helps. Thank you.